Howdy.
Thought we'd go live, talk to you guys about yesterday's video, and share with you my feelings about it.
What about the people who didn't see the video?
If you didn't see the video, make sure you go watch it.
The live will be still here. You just won't be able to ask the questions, unfortunately. But
Hi, Barbara.
hello.
Thank you, Barbara, for all the stuff. That was really cool, and we can always use that line.
The rope.
Yeah, the rope.
Okay.
Oh man.
What should I start on first? You choose one randomly for me.
Choose one randomly.
Yes.
The mangoes.
Okay, mangoes.
We're cutting up the fruit now. Getting it out there. Let's see. I can't read this stuff from the phone. It's too small. So I got to read it from here. Hello. Hello. It's cold. It's cold and rainy all day. Hello, Jen Hale. Ashlyn. We feel great. We're feeling much better. Thanks, Ashlyn. Sheila. Hello. Belinda. Debbie. Kay Reaney. Tricky. Good luck with your doctor's appointment tomorrow. Susan. Okie. Beverly, hello. Constance. Hello. CPR 58. Melinda. Kathy Wood. Hey, Kathy. Angie. Noem. Barbara. Hi. Hello, everybody. It's just miserable today. It is nasty all day. What you doing, Willis? How you doing? Joyce Butler. How? D. Debbie. No snow. No need for snow. Kyler, what's happening, brother? Florida Nana. Man, if you guys watched our video yesterday, you saw this nightmare. It's ridiculous. We have our own Maryland Raby right here in Bushnell. It's crazy. It's crazy. And a lot of people are like, Robbie, you got to keep it. You got to keep them. You know what? Sean, Chris, everybody said that as well, but I just don't want them. I don't want them. It's bad juju to me to have them, you know? It's just, it wasn't meant to be. If someone's going to be like that about it, I don't want them. Nor do I ever want to go into their store. And we're going to do a video showing them picking them up. They were supposed to pick them up today, but it's been raining all day. And I should have just said, I don't care, take them. But I'm just not going to, I just don't want them, you know, and I'm not going to be a jerk about it. I'm going to be above them. And hello, Mark. Caroline, yeah, I know. I'm gonna film showing you the store. We're gonna drive by it, and I'm gonna explain how this all started in not tomorrow's video, but Thursday's video.
Yeah, I was about to say in a future video.
Yeah, in Thursday's video we'll
Hopefully
do it.
Hopefully Thursdays. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Few words hopefully.
Yeah, because tomorrow's video on what we did today all day with Chris and everything, and today was Chris's last day for a little while, you know, but we got to start making money so we can pay Chris to come out because he drives so far and He needs gas money and toll money. So, because it's all tolls coming over here for him, and he just can't afford to do it. You know, it seems like the streak of bad luck right now is unreal.
Yeah.
You know, we just got to fight through it, Z. Hillary, we'll show you guys the store, and it really doesn't have a name on the store. Just, I think they call it 265 or something. But we'll show you how this all got started and explain to you everything that happened. And, you know, I'm kind of pissed off at Bryant, too.
Yeah.
You know, so he's not totally off my list. Beverly, because Chris can't afford to do it. Oh, we gotta start getting money coming in, so we can pay Chris. Z-Dog and I don't need to make money doing it because our house is there, our food's there. My wife works, you know, and she supplies us with everything.
This is transportation money.
Yeah, it's just we got to start making transportation money and all for Chris for gas and the tolls. He's paying, if he comes out every day, it's roughly $400 a week for him to come out in gas and tolls. So it's just so hard on him. Two Lees, what's happening? There's a lot of craziness going on in our lives right now, and it's all hitting at once. You know, it's not bad enough COVID totally destroyed us, and we got to get to the point where we're making an income so we can afford to pay Chris. And you know, I've thought of different things we can do. We could start doing storage units and auctioning, hold an auction, but that takes away from us doing the animals and everything that need our priority. So it's
all about people right now that we need.
It's all, yeah. It's just going, you know, fighting. Sean Goodman, thank God for you, brother. You're a blessing in a little package. Exactly, Ashlyn. You know, Barbara Gasfred, $50 super chat. Thank you very much, Barbara.
Yeah, thank you.
You rock. You know, between everything, you know, raising money to take care of all the animals every week, it's a lot of money. We go through $3,000 a month just in $4,000 really with the electric, but the electric's always paid.
Yeah.
So it takes us about that a month it takes us about $4,000 a month to run everything and feed everybody and do all that. But we got to do what we got to do. Yeah, we'll fight through this. We'll get through it.
Yeah. Just a matter of time right now.
I know, Ashlyn. You guys are so far out there now. You moved out there by Chris. You know, you guys are out by Christmas. Chris lives in Christmas, which is he lives on the East Coast, and he drives all the way over here.
Yeah.
We're on the West Coast. And it's a good almost 2 hours. Yeah, GoFundMe takes too much percentage. What? Yeah, we were talking about. Let's start with Sean and everybody. Let's start doing auctions. Buying storage units and doing auctions. But then that takes up so much time. And then just have Chris and Z and
Terry Mc.
uh,
Uh,
Terry, $10 super chat. Thank you. God bless you, Terry.
yeah, 200 miles round trip.
Yeah. And Z never does, Joanne. When he wears the glove and when you're cutting that, it's too hard. All that stuff gets in the glove.
Yeah, it's too hard to cut with.
And we tried wearing the gloves and doing it, but that's when you're doing mangoes, it gets in the glove and everything.
And you can't peel them, too. You can't peel whenever you have the glove on.
Yeah, you can't peel it. Sean Goodman, yeah, Sean Goodman's 150 miles round trip. He's 70.
I'll buy an RV and come live on the farm.
Who knows what it is, Dan? I don't care what it is. I just will never have anything to do with those people. I will never go in their place again. And trust me, there's going to be more to the saga of my neighbors. It's going to be crazy. Tricky Chi! My dad says, have the Gators all go get a job and pay their bills. I wish. What are Gators qualified for? Eating people. So I could put together a Gator
No,
hit
disposal.
squad. Waste disposal.
Yes, there you go. That's what they call it in the old days, right?
Angie, we have to get the other building down there moved and set up for a kitchen. And then we can get the USDA back and then start doing tours again. But still, there's so much to do to get to that point. And we're looking right now for financial backers to do a couple things. But it's so tough right now with the way the economy is. And the number one goal is to get the 501c3 and the Lemur area built. And the kitchen and the Lemur area built. Yeah. And then we can open up. Once we have the 501c3, I can pay Chris whatever we make. I can pay Chris his gas money and toll money. And if we can cover that, he can come out here. What we were thinking, like I was just saying earlier, is to do storage units, but then it takes up so much time. And then have just Chris, Z, and Sean do the storage units, and they split the money from it. But give them 100% of the money from that. But it takes so much time to go get a storage unit, go through it, then hold an auction, and see how that goes. It's just a lot of time and money.
Yeah.
It's just, who knows what'll happen. We'll see. The nonprofit status, will make a huge difference. Everyone's donations will be 100% tax deductible. Instead of giving it to, the government, you're donating the money, and it goes to a great cause. It helps keep all the animals, and everything helps us do education stuff for schools, and helps us pay for gas and everything and feed.
That's the thing. Patreon, we have to set up, and that it takes way too much time to do all that.
Glenn, it's not their dog. It's not. We know that as for a fact. They have pit bulls, and they have huge kennels.
Yes, we did get the melon knife. Dad, you want to show that?
The melanite?
Knife. Right there.
Where is it?
Right there. On the shelf.
On the shelf.
Where the apple slicer was.
The melon knife. Awesome. That's the melon knife?
Yes.
That's who asked that?
Someone here. Kevin.
No, we didn't get Kevin's.
Okay.
Kevin sent a big melon knife. He sent me a picture of it.
Okay.
It's like that thing, but huge.
Okay.
So that did not come yet, Kevin. Unless it's sitting at the gate right now.
You want me to check?
If you want to run by out to the gate and check, you can.
Yeah, I'll go check real quick.
I don't know, Carol D. I don't know, Mama Card. What the hells? What you doing, brother? How you feeling, Jeremy? George? Love you guys. Miss you guys. Oh. I need to go. My dad not tech savvy, so I'll leave you guys up on the TV for my parents while I get cleaned up. Okay, Tricky. Hi, Tricky's mom and dad. Oh. Two leaves in a pod. When it rains, it pours, I tell you. So, I had talked to Jeremy about the cabinets and told him when he was here Sunday and George about it. And they were like, Robbie, just keep them. And I explained everything. And he said, well, you're going to do what you got to do. And I just think to keep them would be bad juju. I don't want that bad juju that goes with it. We're having enough bad luck as it is. I don't need any more.
What do you mean? What did I do with my hands? I just going or what
I don't know.
Someone asked, what did Z do to his hands?
Nothing. His hands are just covered in mango. It really does suck about the cabinets, and I got so worked up on it. You guys saw on the video, I was so worked up on it, and but I can't waste that energy and have it turn to negative energy. I gotta focus and keep my energy positive and work for my goals, which is to do the education center here. And, do where we can take in other animals and everything that need forever homes, exotic animals. And because there's so many of them and stuff. And we have to get to the point where we can start taking in the big cats and everything and do that. So that's our goal. And that's what we have to accomplish. And got to keep on track to do that. Everything that's going on right now is just a speed bump, and we got to get through it and fight our way through it. I've got Sean right now and Z and I doing everything here. It's what has to be done. Sunny days, hi. John, it's the only outlook to have. Z-Dog, you are doing a great job, brother.
Yep.
Sean Goodman said. Yeah. Bonnie, $10 super sticker. Whoop, whoop. High five. Thank you very much, Bonnie. We love you. We got a Polk County, Terry Thomas. Hello. Yes, we do, Kay Renee. We do give them mango seeds to chew on and play with sometimes. But it's better off doing that in the summer where they're out in the sun all the time and doing that. Rebecca, hello. Tully's, thanks. We did so much today. We redid, well, Chris and Z, I had to run to the bank, take care of that stuff. And then I got stuck in traffic because there was accidents
I was about to
everywhere.
say, then you had to be stuck in traffic 3 times.
Three accidents on the way down back home. It was ridiculous. And just got stuck in traffic and oh, but Z Dog and Chris totally. We went and got a new barrel, and they customized it so the heat mat fits inside the barrel along the side, and they also customized the top, the lid. You guys will see it all in the video coming tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's video. Our day today with Chris and Z, and then Chris and Z did the hot room.
All in the rain, yeah.
And we went through all that, and just did all that. It was so much work. I wish we could find a place up here for Sean to move up here, but Sean's got so much stuff and everything. He's got his own thing going too, so he's got to spend time doing that. If we could only find a house up here for him to rent, instead of renting that house down there, and move up here, but there's no houses available. It's everybody's moving to Florida, and all the rentals are taken.
Right now, anyway, yeah.
It's crazy. And now all the snowbirds are here, so you can't find any rentals.
Once they're gone, it'll be easier to find something. Right?
Yep.
So, wait until winter's out.
Kay Rini, you got your coffee cups? Awesome. They're cool, right?
Could you set up a Patreon? That's the thing. We gotta work on
stuff. I don't know what Patreon is. I don't even know what that is.
It's a donating site. Like, you donate to creators, like content creators, but you have to set goals for them to get at that stuff, which we don't have the time for right now to really make anything.
Yeah, Lori, well, Chris is gone. I'm the only one who can do the hot room. I've got a tent and a fishing pole. Sean, I love you to death. You're incredible.
He's trying to sell.
You're an incredible person, Sean.
He's trying to sell the slingshot to Guapa so he can buy an RV.
Sean, you can always stay in the trailer up here. It's just there's no heat in that thing because it's a propane heater. Ashlyn, you know me. I'm not tech savvy. Jeremy taught me how to do YouTube, for goodness sakes. And I didn't even know how to do that. And we're still learning how to do YouTube.
What we need to do is hire an actual 20-year-old to...
Right? But then that's another person to pay.
Yeah, that's true.
Shadow Grey Wolf 45, hello. He can sleep in the snake room. No, Sean can't. I know, Sean. I know. Sean's got to be home every morning because he's got to ship out stuff. Sean has his own business he runs too. Plus, he comes up here and helps. He busts his butt up here. And, thank God for Sean, because everybody who comes out here, and Ashlyn and Chris and everybody, they bust their butt, and it's a lot of hard work. But we're stuck in a hard place right now. It takes so much money to run just the farm, take care of the animals, and pay the electric and everything, and then plus you got to you can't afford to pay for everything else. And I still think but that takes too much time away from taking care of the animals and doing what needs to be done then, would be to do auctions on Sunday nights, do our live and do an auction. but we'd have to, then you take time buying units and
We,
selling units, and
what we
Sean's the only one who knows how to really do that.
what we need is just the B team, if you will, like just like me and Sean to go to units while you and
Chris do everything here, and
yeah, that's the only way I can see it.
yeah, Barbara, exactly. The animals are so important, and then we gotta get stuff done. It's. I just turned away a lion just because we don't have the space caging to do a lion. But I want to get to the point where we can take in these animals that need homes. You know, we've already turned away otters, we've turned away lions, tigers, cougars, uh, all kinds of stuff. The black bear,
Yep.
um, the giraffes, and the one elephant last year. I wouldn't take the elephant anyways, just because I don't think.
We would need more than one.
Yeah, you shouldn't have one elephant. J May, yeah, exactly.
The reason why is because they get very testy whenever they're just one of them, right?
Yeah. Ugh. And then it takes so much time to go through a unit. You know, you guys would be doing wasting so much time. It's not wasting time because that's how you make your money, but
Yeah, I was about to say
it's just time taken away from the farm then.
again it would that's the optimal way though is A team and B team.
Yeah, exactly, Shauna. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. I know, John. I know. Rochelle, hello. Kathy Arnett, we have plenty of room to do elephants, but you just can't do one. I wouldn't do one elephant. Yeah, exactly. Um, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Exactly, Shelly. We'd need a place to keep everything that you're doing the storage use. Like poor Sean Goodman, man. He has a house and he can't even walk through it because there's boxes everywhere.
Well, that's the thing. The proper thing to do is not maintaining but space
Yeah,
maintenance, which is
space and doing it. Being able to go through the stuff. Like George works her butt off when and Jeremy works his butt off. They're going through all that stuff. That's a full-time gig. And our full-time gig is the animals. And that's the thing, I gotta stay focused. I can't get distracted. And it's just right now, the way the economy is, trying to find an investor is so hard because nobody wants to take a risk. Because nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Who knows? We spoke to a friend of ours, and he's actually being deployed to what's a Majiggy? Ukraine. So what's going on there? I don't get it. I don't get it. Everything we work so hard to do, we just keep hitting walls, and it's just, it's nerve wracking. It's just Christian and Patience, yeah, Dan, they work their butts off. Sean did. He slept on an air mattress that kept leaking. Oh, I never will, Elvis Presley Jr. Never will step foot in that woman's store again. And I just will never have anything to do with the Strongs. Their last name is Strongs, and I will never have anything to do with those people again in my life. Even West Virginia Hillbilly, even if we bought pallets, it's too much time and effort. Sean does stuff like that. Harry, I hope you are doing better. No, Kelly, I told him, give me the $300 and take your goddamn cabinets. That's part of my language. Sorry. I just get so worked up about it. I get so mad about that. So I'm not going to talk about the cabinets right now because my blood pressure is going to go through the roof. You're going to see my face turn red and
Pop veins.
The vein in my forehead pop out. And it's just...
On a real lucky day, you'll see Zy.
My eyes start twitching.
No, just go completely red.
Yeah, right? Oh. J-May, listen, Jeremy, he has his own gig, dude. He is working full time with what he's got. Kathleen, it was crazy. It's not even done yet. The saga's not done. That video is gonna continue.
Yeah, it's only the beginning.
That's only the beginning of it. And I'm gonna do a video Thursday's video on how this all came to be. And you guys won't believe that. Stacy, good evening. You know what, Bradley? I don't know, and all I know is what's his name?
What?
The kid's name?
Brian?
Bryant. Bryant.
I think so.
Nothing to do with that kid anymore. Nothing. Out of our lives. Never will be allowed here or anything. Let's just do it that way. Potato soup. Ooh, that sounds good.
Never had it.
Yeah, Daytona is far from the farm. It's 2 hours. What are you bringing up, Sean?
I mean those.
Oh, what do you want?
Never mind.
You want the melons? You got those melons.
Yeah, I wanted these.
Oh, where's the other ones? You got two there.
Yeah, full of mango.
And there's one over here.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And George is always taking a risk. It's a surprise, dude.
He lives in Florida.
Marie, I know things will get better. I know. And I'm not the type of person to dwell on stuff. I get like this when, I hit obstacles. And I always overcome my obstacles. It's just this time around, it seems like,
a little more than usual.
It's a little more than usual, and it's hard to deal with. It takes up the whole back of your truck. Uh-oh. Shift popping forehead vein. Oh. Sean is awesome. Listen, Sean's awesome. Chris is incredible. Ashlyn is incredible, and Chris was so worried to telling me this. He thought I'd be mad at him. I'm like, Chris, I can't be mad at you, dude. You bust your butt coming out here all the time. You've done so much here. Are you kidding me? I can't be mad at you. And it's he, I'm not hurt. I'm not disappointed. I understand. He drives. It's 200 miles. And it's like I love Chris to death. Chris's family and Sean's family and Ashlyn's family, and it's that's why we all have so much fun together when everyone's here, and Kyler, and we get stuff done, and it just seems though you're going through something right now that's really, it's just by balance of, it's all new stuff. West Virginia hillbilly, I know, but then you run into the same thing. Where do we put it? And then the time it takes to inventory it and get it ready and then sell it, and that's the problem. It's once we get I think I've been thinking really hard on this all day, and I think the thing we have to do first is get the 501c3 done, the nonprofit status. That's the way to do it. It's not only the gas, it's tolls. It's tolls all the way over here. And then with the pallets, you got a lot of the same thing. So if you do the auction, how do you, it's too much. It's too much thing. Chris, it's so just Sean, Z, and I are gonna have to do the farm, and Beverly, we got a attorney down in
Miami.
No, he's in West Palm. That's going to do it for us. That's what they do, is just 501c C3s. So we'll see what happens. Exactly, Harry. Cats are not cheap to feed, but the nice thing about that is I've got a connection with for cats where I can get chickens and turkeys, and then I get in the county here I get all the roadkill, deer and everything, so that can all be cut up and utilized and everything. GoFundMe takes too much money out of it. We do interns. Once we're open, we do take interns in. Once we're opening, but it's like I need, when we've got interns, like Ashlyn's an intern yet, and Ashland's still learning. And Chris, I've taught Chris over 3 years, 4 years now, and Chris has come to where he is because when Chris started out, he loved reptiles, worked with a little bit of reptiles, worked at Gatorland before, but it's nothing like you're going to do work here. Because here you're working hands on, you're learning everything here. So you're learning so much stuff. And it took me 4 years to get Chris to where he is, 3 years really, because the last year I turned him loose. But it's where your life is in your hand. You're dealing with things that can kill you. And I have to make sure that I'm comfortable with that person working with this stuff. It's so many things that, like those the snakes, is not a joke. You know, a lot of people see Chris do stuff, and Chris is good. He's come so far so quick, and Chris went a whole almost year and a half where I didn't even let him touch anything. He cleaned cages and water bowls, and I removed the cage. I removed the snake and put the snakes back. It's hard to get to that point. It's hard to find someone that's good with that, because a lot of people have this testosterone thing. Oh, I want to work with venomous, but they don't put in the time to learn how to do this stuff. And Z-Dog, he doesn't trust the venomous, and you got to be a special person, man. You've got to be comfortable with yourself, and that's fine. Yeah, you're not that person. You're good with the lemurs, and
I can do almost anything else. Just venomous, I get too shaky for.
Right, because you're.
I think too much. That's the thing. Like it's a second nature for some people.
Oh, thank you, Denise.
Right?
Yeah, it's a special thing.
Yeah. I just don't have it.
It's just, and Ashland's come a long way. She's getting good. Ashland's got it. She'll be there one day. She'll be able to do a lot of the stuff. And I know Chris lets Ashland get away with a lot of stuff when I'm not in there that I would not let Ashland do yet. Because and I know Ashland, but if I don't see it, I don't want to hear about it. I don't. It's just.
It's not just snakes. It's venomous. Like
snakes in general. Snakes that can kill you.
Snakes in general, I can do. Just venomous, I can't do.
Robbie, when you open your tours, I can set up a fan booth. And I don't push Z. And he knows what he can do. He knows what he's capable of.
Yeah, I don't have that test.
Snakes can be very unpredictable, but you just have to learn the movements of all snakes and realize what they can do. Helen, New Zealand, $3 super sticker. Thank you. God bless you, Helen. Caroline, yes, Sean's too short to reach the top cages. Yeah, Kyler, it's so much work, you know that, and just getting good with stuff. And the type of person that's wrong for the position is a person that goes in there and says, I can do it. Because I hate getting people that learned how to do venomous from other people, because I want you to do it the way I want it done. And Chris knows the way I like things done. And Ashland knows the way I like things done. And it's just, I don't care. Don't do as I do, because I'll reach in and grab stuff. Don't do it. I've been doing this my whole life. I've got over 40 years in venomous. And I've never been envenomated, knock on wood.
You got wood right there.
Yeah. And it's scary. And if you're nervous and you hesitate, you're going to get bit. And just, there's so many things. And working with big cats, dude, everybody thinks they raise a cat, they can work with them. Look at Harry. Harry, how long you been working with cats? You've been tore up by your bobcat. It's hard. It's hard stuff, man. You know, working with big cats. When you're working with a 400-pound cat, imagine your house cat. These big cats act the same as your house cat. Your house cat playing with you, swatting at you and stuff. Now imagine a big cat doing that. And cats will take you off your feet quicker than you can ever imagine. Because when they get their paws and they hook you like that and they pull a leg, they'll get you right down on the ground and then you're done. You cannot give a cat like that. And you can never turn your back on a big cat. Never. I don't care if I raise that cat from a kitten, you will never see me turn my back on a big cat. And I've raised a lot of big cats and worked with a lot of big cats in my life. It's crazy. You know, it takes a special person to work with a lot of these animals. And you got to have a true love for them. And there's got to be a passion there about that animal. And that's the thing about it. You know, it's the one thing that while we were filming Swamp Brothers was my life was always the cameraman, my brother, sound man, everybody, always their lives come before mine. You know, if something was going to go terribly wrong, it was going to happen to me, not them, because I would jump in the way. And it's just, that's who I am. And it's this is my love, this is my life, this is my passion. And we share it with you guys all the time. And Ginger, Robbie, have you thought of getting 2 wallabies, and will you get them this spring? We're waiting for some. I just got offered another baby red kangaroo, but it's a male, and I haven't decided yet. I'd rather have wallabies, because wallabies I can take you guys in with. Kangaroos I can't take you guys in with, because once they're 3, especially males, once they're 3 years old, they're crazy. They're gonna try to breed you. I don't know, Bobby. I feel, Bobby, I've raised some big cats, lions especially, where I guarantee if I saw that lion today, it would remember me. Terry, 100%, 100%. I believe that and everything, but I'm not a crazy where I think I can get away with everything. Like a lot of the animals that I take in, I don't fully trust, and I don't fully trust an animal I've raised, but I do more if I raised it, and I know what to expect. It's not so much as trusting the animal as it is learning the animal's behavior. Yeah. What he does before he does this. What happens when she does this? What's coming next? Which way is her favorite way to move? Which way is her favorite way to try to take you off your feet? What is she going to do once she takes you off your feet? You know, it's stuff like that. The one animal that I've worked with before and raised before that I truly, truly do not trust, even if I've raised them, are bears. Bears are so fast and just so powerful, and even playing with you can mess you up. And you just you can't read a bear. You can't do it. And you can read a cat. You can see how they taste the air, and the way their ears lay, and what they're thinking. You can
Cats
do
are
that.
predictable. Bears aren't.
Yeah, bears are highly unpredictable. And you know what the number one most dangerous exotic animal that is responsible for the death of more people of keepers than any other exotic animal in the world? You guys have any clue? Take a guess.
Pandas?
No, no. Let's see. Anybody know?
Oh, Tim what?
Chimp.
Uh, Kim,
Elephants, bear.
$5 super chat.
Cane toads.
It's time for all.
Oh, Kim West.
Kim, yeah.
Sean's really 7 foot tall. Thank you, Kim.
Does that make us like?
We must be giants. Hippo, monkey, a man, zebra. Oh, Kim Wood. Kathy Wood. There you go. Zebras. The number one most dangerous exotic animal that has killed more keepers and handlers than any other animal is a zebra. And zebras they're insane. They kick and they jump to kick. They'll smash your skull. Giraffes are not as bad, believe it or not. Hippos can be very dangerous too, but zebras are responsible for the death and injury of more keepers than any other.
Yeah, because they're just a donkey but stronger, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Lions, I love lions because they're one of the only, well, cheetahs are too. They live in large social groups, but lions live in prides. And if you raise, you cannot tame a zebra. And
it's a donkey. You can't.
Yeah.
Donkeys you can't reason with.
It's crazy. Kimberly Osteen. That's Mimi's mom.
Wait.
Soup Freak! $4.99 super chat. Thank you. What did she say? What did Soup Freak say?
Someone on a Reddit comment about a video about a person feeding on a wild bear goes through a person's head. I comment. Usually the jealous
Of the bear.
Yeah.
That's so true. Bears are unpredictable too. You know, Randy's a good friend of mine. He's one of the most talented animal trainers. Him and Morgan, I would say, were the best. And Randy's still alive, but even Randy's cousin was working with the bear. And Randy's bears have worked in all the movies you've ever seen, The Bear and everything. And his grizzlies are, by far, he's the best.
Yeah, didn't he have one
With
named
bears.
Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Randy's done so much, and his cousin was killed by the grizzly just playing. Just grabbed him right by the back of the neck and shook quick and snapped his cousin's neck. But I love lions, dude. You get in that group. You raise one, and it's incredible.
$10 super chat.
Where?
It's
Oh, there it is. Talina. Good. Thank you. $10 super chat. God bless you. Listen, I'll fill you guys in about the Strongs later on. We'll get into that later down the road because not good people. Not good people. Uh, but lions, Harry, I'm telling you, if you've raised lions, dude, lionesses, male lions will they'll try you, but you've got a low center of gravity, and you grab their manes right there and drag their face down. And the thing I love about lions and tigers, it's you can get your finger. They got this little pocket right behind their canines, and you can grab their lips and put your finger in that pocket and go there. And the one everybody was like, Robbie, you're crazy. Why would you even do that? And the first person I met, I said, Morgan, what do you do when they're mouthing you too much? And he said, I grab them right by the lip and put my finger right behind that pocket behind the canine. And I'm like, I love this guy because that's the same thing I do, and it works. And Morgan, I respect him so much. And gosh, I wish he was still alive because Morgan and Chris and Sean and we'd have the most, and Ashlyn and Kyler, we'd have the most amazing team here. And it's just Morgan would be awesome, man. What is Sean Goodman's wife saying? Who is it? Sean Goodman, if I go in the other room, if you left your wife up here, I'm going to kick your butt. And she's on a cell phone. Harry, yeah. Did you raise those lions? Chimpanzees are awesome, incredible, till they hit sexual maturity. Then for about 10 years, it is craziness, maybe a little longer. And then when they get old, they're friendly again.
I was about to say 12. It sounds more like it. But, yeah.
Yeah, bears are huge. I had a grizzly that stood 8.5, 9 feet tall. It's funny though. Yeah, chimps. All right, here's how chimps fight. They bite fingers, rip off faces, and bite genitals and feet. That's what they go for when they're fighting. And they will dismember a person. They are so strong. It's insane. Now, I will tell you one thing. One of the most loyal animals is you never mess with a elephant trainer around his elephants because they will defend their trainers. And I've heard this from so many people. And I've been around people that have trained elephants and all. It's tough to really take a lot of work and time. The trainers have all told me, and if we did ever get an elephant, I'd make sure I had a person here to work with just the elephant. Because they take so much time and they're so intelligent and just, man, but I'd love to have elephants, but I'd love to have like 50 acres just for the elephants. Happy Australia Day. Harry, yeah. Don't trust. If you didn't raise them, don't trust them fully. Don't. Man, Jenny B, it's just I'm not the person that, you know what? I don't want them bad juju going with them. Kimberly, yeah, there is the Two Tails
What?
Elephant Sanctuary up in Clewiston. I was up there playing with what's that elephant's name? It starts with a T. I forget his name. He's got really big tusk, and he picked me up with his tusk.
Timmy?
No, it's not Timmy.
Is it a generic name like Timmy?
No. I forget what is that elephant's name. Yeah, Bubbles is cool up in South Carolina. Sean's too busy to have a woman. I can't remember that. Tank or Tonks or no, it's not Tonks. I forget. Tusky, no. I forget what his name is. But we went up there. It was when we'd filmed stuff for a
That
pilot.
does sound familiar. I think it might be Tank.
I forget his name, man. We went up there because Discovery Channel called our agent and said, "Can you get us footage of the boys working with animals, with mammals?" So they called me up and said, "Robbie, do you know anywhere you can get footage working with mammals?" I go, "What kind of mammals you want? You want cats? You want what?" He goes, "What's the biggest What's the biggest animal you can work with?" I said, "An elephant." He goes, "Really? Go get some footage of that." So we went up, and I called Two Tails and said, "Hey, it's Robbie, and I'm friends with them." Her dad actually used to be Tarzan, and I called her up and asked her if we could come up there and film some stuff working with the elephant, just playing around. And she said, "Yeah, come on up." So we went up there, and dude, we're in there feeding him a whole loaf of bread. He just takes it, sweet potatoes, takes it, and he takes his trunk and wraps it around my waist and pulls me in, and he's got huge tusk, and he just pulled me into his tusk and then lifted me up, and he's just playing with me. He was having so much fun with me, and I was scratching his forehead. I'm like, "Oh, you're such a good boy." And it was amazing. It's amazing to be able to interact with animals like that. It's just so cool.
Pass me the honeydew.
You want the honeydews?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. There you go. And there's so many. I've been blessed and fortunate enough to do so many cool things. The Hillary, really? Elephant sanctuaries are so cool. I don't think it's Tika. I forget the elephant's name. It's the one at Two Tails. If you guys look it up, Two Tails Elephant Sanctuary. It's the big male there with the big tusk. I forget his name. It was so many years ago. It was 12 years ago. And then we've got a friend, Jojo, Jojo is an incredible kid. He was a little kid when I first met him, and he was into reptiles and everything. And he started working with Raja. They have 4. Marie, I don't know what the big male's name is, though, with the big tusk. He's got big tusk. And I don't think it was Raja. I thought it started with a T. Luke! That's it. It's Luke. It starts with an L. Okay, T-L, close. That's it. His name was Luke. That's the one we played with. Ashlyn, perfect.
Was it a generic name? No.
Yeah. It's yeah, he could have tossed me easily, and he loved me though. He was so awesome. He was so awesome. Liz! Hi, Liz! We missed you! That was my next guest, Terry. But Luke was he's an incredible elephant. He's truly, truly incredible. And he was so awesome. And that trunk, and they are just so powerful, so amazing. Ashley, I haven't been there in 11, 12 years, but incredible people, and just they do such an incredible job with those elephants. They're just amazing, and we had so much fun. Flippin' Adventures! What's up? Tiki is what it says. It was Luke. Tika. Oh my goodness. It is. Kimberly, hanging out with animals is so incredible. It is so incredible. It really is.
It's raining again.
Is it raining again?
Yep.
Anyways, Jojo, he's working with elephants now in Texas. And yeah, he's a large Asian elephant. He's awesome. Let's see, what did that? Kathy, you're not kidding. Let's go, Brandon. I would like to stay longer, but they're telling me lights out. Thank you to all my fans. Let's go, Brandon. Where are you? Are you in prison?
How did you get the phone in there?
How'd you get a phone in there? Let's go, Brandon.
I'm assuming a phone because I don't think you could fit anything else.
Ted, orangutans. I've fed orangutans before and been around them, but never really worked with them. But that's my favorite. Gorillas, too. Yeah, it really, really. Adrene, yeah, India, they do an incredible job with their elephants. Mike, I'd say an orangutan. Beautiful blingy by Deb. Probably hospital. What? It was Luke. We figured it out, Sherry. Luke was the one I worked with. Homemade mac and cheese. I love when my daughter and wife make homemade mac and cheese. The world's oldest male gorilla has died at 61. Ozzy. I was fortunate enough to work with, be able to spend time, not really work with, but be able to spend time with Mojo, who was the sire of most of the, well, a lot of male gorillas in zoos in the United States at Brownsville Zoo. It was incredible, incredible. Yeah, when Coco passed, that was sad. And Kathy, monkeys are a lot of work. It's like having a child. Some of Mojo's offspring are at Busch Gardens, Tampa, too, Ashlyn. Kimberly, cool. 10 years ago, wife, Terry. Yeah, Mojo, they used him to produce a lot of babies. Mojo was actually the father of what was that gorilla's name? The one that
Harambe.
they shot,
Harambe.
Harambe. And Z-Dog and I and Steven and my whole family got to be around Harambe when he was a baby. Yes, I've worked with sloths before, Angie. Orangs are not like chimps. Not true at all, Christopher. Not true at all. They do not get as crazy as chimps do. But orangs, they'll definitely do get, even when they hit sexual maturity, all animals do it. They get a little bit crazy, but nothing compared to a chimpanzee. I've fed adult orangs, and you don't have to worry about the orangs grabbing you. California, the Waste Center, they had chimps that had orangs in cages next to each other, and when we would go take the wheelbarrows and feed, they would tell me all the time, Robbie, do not hold out food for the chimp. And when the chimp puts his hand out asking for the food, don't fall for it.